going to be a DIY fall clothes video. So I just showed you guys how to make your fall clothes a little bit cuter. So I'm going to show you guys some DIY things you can do to add to your clothes, to change them up a little bit so that you look more cool. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I am getting ready to go to California today for a fun little thing I'm doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it. I hate when YouTubers say that. It's like, just tell me. Follow me on Twitter and maybe I will like tweet about it at @AspenOvard. So I'm doing that, but before I left, I wanted to get this video up for you guys. And I will also have a video up on Friday, so I'm uploading a lot this week. Thumbs up if you are happy about that, maybe if you are, if you like me. And that is basically all I have to say. I haven't packed yet and I have to go to school today and I gotta get this video up, so I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up if you do, and I will see you guys on Friday. So the first thing I made are these DIY leg warmers, and these are definitely the easiest DIY. So I'm just taking this old pair of leggings. You can also use a sweater, basically anything with arms or legs. Then I'm just figuring out how long I want the leg warmers to be, and then I'm taking a Sharpie and drawing a line so that I know where to cut. Then I'm taking my scissors, and I was too lazy to go and get my fabric scissors, so this took me like 20 minutes. Definitely use fabric scissors if you have them, or just don't use like baby scissors like I did. So then once you have cut them, then you just put them on and scrunch them up and put your boots on. So like I said, this is definitely the easiest DIY, but I love leg warmers, and this is a great way to basically get some for free if you're just using like an old sweater or old leggings that you don't want. Next, we're making this bow sweater, and this is so cute and so easy. So I just have this gray sweater that I got from Target, and we're going to be taking some black ribbon. So I have a bunch of this, and then I also have a needle with a really big like eye or hole in it, whatever you want to call it. So then we're going to make some giant stitches. So I'm just threading the needle through the sweater, figuring out how wide I want my stitches to be, and then I'm just pulling it back through and then just making sure that I like it. And I'm just doing this all along the front top part of the sweater. So once I get to the end, what I'm going to do is just take some scissors and cut off the excess ribbon, and then I'm just tying that into a knot on the inside of the sweater to secure it. So once I have my knot tied, then I'm just pulling it really tight and cutting off even more of the excess. Then on the other side, I did one more stitch, and I'm just doing the exact same thing, so cutting off the excess and tying it into a knot. Then I went from the top of the sweater down through the bottom and back up to the top so that I had two pieces that are coming out of the front, and I'm going to use these to tie a cute little bow. And if you want the bow to stay, then all you have to do is just take some hot glue and place it right in the center so that the pieces aren't going to come apart. But I'm just tying my bow and fixing the little ears or whatever those are called, and then I'm cutting off my excess ribbon, and I'm just stretching out the little stitches that we sewed so you can see them more. And this is what the final product looks like. So it's super easy, and I literally think this is so cute and so girly and so fun. So I love how this one turned out. It's time to bring out the big. Next, we're gonna make some DIY elbow patches because these are totally trendy. So I have this sweater from PacSun that I never wear, so I decided to add a little something something. So I'm taking these leggings and I'm going to draw some elbow patches, but first I turned them inside out. And you can use whatever material you want, but I just used these because I didn't want to like cut something up and waste this fabric. So I'm just drawing my own little elbow patches on both sides of the butt, and then I am just cutting them out with some scissors. And I'm taking some spray adhesive and some glitter that I got from Michael's, and I'm just going to coat my fabric with this adhesive and then basically just dump the glitter on it. And then I just waited like 20 minutes for it to completely dry, and then I picked up my little elbow patches and just shook off the excess glitter. So that is what they look like, and then I'm just taking some hot glue and lining the outsides and then just sticking it onto the elbow of my sweater. So this is super cute. I love how this looks. It's very like kind of Pinteresty, Tumblr-y, and I really like the color combination of like the rose gold sparkles with the color of the sweater. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. for the last DIY, we're going to make some patterned tights. So you're going to need some tights, some white fabric glue, and also some cardboard. And so I'm just unwrapping my tights, and I got new ones just because I wanted some that were this color and I didn't have any. So you can use old ones, but I'm just sticking the cardboard inside, and this is going to make it so that the paint doesn't make the two sides of the fabric stick together. So stick your cardboard in, and then I'm just taking some of this white fabric paint, and for the dotting tool, I'm actually just using the bottom of a pencil. So I am just covering this with dots, and I didn't really want it to be like exactly perfect, so some of the dots are a little bit darker than others, and they're all kind of just like different lengths apart. So I'm just kind of freehanding this, and I'm putting it on both legs, of course, and both sides. So you just wait for it to dry, flip it over, and do the other side. It's no big deal. So that is what they look like when they're finished, and I think this looks super cute to pair with something else that's patterned, because the polka dots are like kind of subtle, but they're still there, so you're kind of like mixing patterns, which looks super cute. So that is my DIY fall clothes video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did, and also comment down below and let me know which fall clothing thing I showed you was your favorite. And that is all, so I will see you guys very soon. Bye!